Since my dad is a surgeon and I grew up overseas, I had a tremendous opportunity to work with him. I had an interest in doing mission work, and so I talked to him about sort of my interests, and we ended up, I thought that my oldest brother was going to be the physician in the family, but my dad sort of talked to me and said, what do you think about medicine? And so I ended up working with him. I worked in the operating room with him from the time I was about 14 or 15 when I was home on vacation from school, because I went to a boarding school, and just fell in love with surgery and medicine and knew that that was the way that I wanted to do mission work when I was done. The opportunity to help patients when they're at a time that's very scary for them, very emotional, and they have a lot of needs, and it's an opportunity to make a difference in someone's life, and also it's very enjoyable as well to work with my hands and heal someone that way. Whenever I discuss with patients about their surgery, I'm very careful about making sure that they understand that their attitude towards their surgeon and their comfort with their surgeon makes a difference in their healing. And so if they are not comfortable with receiving care, then I think that's important for them to know and for them to feel like they can seek help elsewhere or get a second opinion elsewhere. And that oftentimes eases their mind significantly. Sometimes they do choose to go get care elsewhere, and that's understandable, and as a physician I need to be open to that because that's what's important for them for their healing. So when I discuss with them, I do always offer to them, if they show any hesitation, that they're more than welcome to seek a second opinion. I also do let them know that if the procedure that I'm proposing is one that we do very often, I let them know that. I assure them that we're very capable of taking care of them and also taking care of them afterwards. And oftentimes that does ease their mind. But again, because their attitude towards their surgeon makes a huge difference in the healing process, I think it's important that they feel comfortable with it. And sometimes they go elsewhere and then they come back and they say they want to have surgery done in a smaller town where they have easy access to their surgeon. And we oftentimes will discuss the fact that even though larger facilities have physicians who have bigger names and maybe have published more, that they also rely significantly on their trainees. And I tell them that here the surgeon is always directly involved. The surgeon's directly involved at other facilities too, but they oftentimes are also on the day-to-day basis dealing with maybe a fellow or a resident. And so oftentimes patients don't realize that and they want to stay here. The staff is fantastic. They're very conscientious, and also the leadership has been very open to suggestions that we've made in order to improve patient care and the facilities and the whole system, and how if something is not working correctly, then we've been able to make suggestions that have resulted in changes, which is always encouraging when you're working as a physician, that the administration will actually make those changes when there's an issue before something worse happens or some other event happens. So they've been very open to that.